A high-level summit, which was set to start in Jerusalem tomorrow, has been cancelled and will consist now only of bilateral discussions after Poland pulled out over continuing tensions regarding Poland's complicity in the Holocaust. Poland's Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki also demanding an apology from Israel's newly appointed acting Foreign Minister Yisrael Katz for his comments to I24 News over Polish cooperation in the Holocaust. And for more, let's now go to our diplomatic correspondent, Ellie Hochenberg, who is standing by. Ellie, thank you. Let's start with this V4 summit, which has been cancelled. Tell us, what sort of reactions are we hearing from the Israeli political spectrum? And are we hearing any condemnation over these remarks by Katz?
Well, Sarah, it was supposed to be a diplomatic show-off, if you will, but it is turning to be a massive diplomatic fail. Netanyahu has been investing a lot of efforts in the last couple of years to strengthen and deepen the ties with the rebels, if you will, inside the European Union, those countries that are not necessarily on the same page with Brussels when it comes to foreign policy. And the V4 group was the perfect fit for that. The cherry on top was supposed to be Jerusalem hosting this V4 summit, but as you've mentioned, it is now being cancelled, or rather downgraded to a row of bilateral meetings between Netanyahu and his respective counterparts. As for the reactions here in Israel, they're somewhat mixed. Many politicians feel Israel should not apologize any further on the somewhat controversial remarks vis-a-vis Poland and its role in the Holocaust. But there's also the issue of the motivation of Jerusalem. As long as this V4 summit was still on the table, there have been indeed some efforts to try and mend fences and calm down tensions. But now, since it's off the table and will not take place, I think that the willingness on behalf of Jerusalem to make this extra effort or extra step to calm down tensions is also somewhat being reduced, Sarah.